And we're back. Bananas in chat from Ollie95XZ, Shizuku3158, AVG Zing, Jolkip, Emerald, Rain, Monkey Ben, Father Apocalypse, Dave, 54496, Double Moses, Xeros89, Cassie the Python. Look at this. I haven't done this for a week. I know what I'm doing. I know how to read bananas in chat. Thank you, peeps. Bananas mean that we're live. Bob Martin has subscribed with Amazon Prime. Bob Martin, thank you ever so much for subscribing. I have not streamed in a week. Yeah, I haven't streamed in a week. We're going to start off by just doing something super simple, which is basically a go get stuff mission, for which I would probably be smart to utilise some space and, yeah, zing out some things here that we don't particularly need. A bucket actually might be useful. I could empty out my ender chest to aid me here. Let's actually go ahead and do that. Right, so 9 at a time. Anyway, I'll explain what I'm doing as I start doing it, right? And yes, there are some things missing here. And actually, placing them all down is kind of slow. Right, I need a chest. Then I'd need a pick. I've got a pick. And then I might as well take them all out at once. Cool. Alright, so what we're going to do is put them in a chest, you know. Just realised, hey, that's just kind of easier. Then I don't have to put them all down again. Sweet. Alright, peeps, so I haven't streamed in a week. I've been away, and I've got noises in my ear. So I'll read the noises as I'm wandering, then I'll tell you what I've been up to, how my day's been, and then we can hang out and do some Minecraft stuff and talk about those stuff and also those things. The Shiny Stun Fisk says, hey, Asuma, your video on how to reset the end chunks was very helpful, because I was so lost on how to get it done without running a couple of Enderman farms on the server I'd done. I'm glad it was helpful. It was good to finally do that video. I mean, sometimes you just need the vision of the video in your head, and for that topic I never really felt like doing it. I sort of covered it on Hermitcraft videos, but then one day it just sort of hit me, like, here's how I present it, here's how I do the video. It just kind of came to me, right? And the videos are always better when they come that way, so I preferred to do it when the time is right. So, Rael1569 has resubscribed for 4 months. A Zombie MC for 4 months. Andrew Scorpion has subscribed with the Prime. So has It's Ashenity. And Smicklebeer901 is here resubscribing for 8 months. Almost a Twitch baby, indeed. Thank you, everyone. Thank you, everyone, so much for the support. I've been away for a week. I appreciate y'all being patient. Went away on the weekend. When I came back, I was kind of exhausted. To be fair, I'm pretty exhausted at the moment. So I've been looking forward to doing my stream today all day. I mean, everything else has worked out, like my Hermitcraft episode, and yeah, I'll have time to stream. I always enjoy this. Now I need to know. Oh, it just goes out into the ocean. Okay, cool. Alright, so if ever I'm flying around here, there is actually a way in. That's good. That's good to know. That's cool. That's cool. So yeah, I've been looking forward to my stream all day, but I had to do a couple of workouts, and then I went out and I did 20,000 steps on my Fitbit. So I'm pretty exhausted, and I just had a big pizza. So I sat down to do my stream and I felt a little bit woozy. And I was like, I don't want to feel woozy. You know, I want to be all perked up and ready to stream. So I've got a hot cup of tea here, and I've moved around a little bit, had some water, had some fresh air, and feeling a little bit better now. So should be good, but I don't want to just like crash out in the middle of the stream. Okay, let's get that. Jeez, I'm trying to take my hand off the mouse and leave it like that. There we go. That's better. So, Enderwolf21 has subscribed with Amazon Prime, and Armored Monkey has also subscribed with Amazon Prime for 15 months. Thank you ever so much. I appreciate it. So yeah, I went away to download at the weekend. Oh my goodness me. It is always amazing. Every time I go, I always have a fantastic time. And to be fair, like, I arrived and, you know, it's a bit of a journey to get there, and I was standing around and I was thinking, oh, this feels very bad. Yeah, what the heck? The server isn't loading properly. So we flew over that without seeing it. Huh. Yeah, so I kind of had a little bit of doubt, you know, a little bit of pre-download doubt, if you like, but I mean, by the end of the first day, it was all magic as always. And the second day was amazing as well. Right, so I kind of need to use these shulker boxes and basically take as much as we can here. Right, so then I can put that in there. Get all of this stuff as well. So I'm basically going to fill up each of these shulker boxes. Wow. Also, it looks like, you know, there's many of these to get through. I mean, that alone will just fill up this. Alrighty, let's have a look at chat. Quickly though, Edward310501 has resubscribed for 4 months in a row, and Suspicious Lettuce has resubscribed for 9 months in a row. So Twitch baby, thank you ever so much as always. Hope you're enjoying the stream. Hope you're having a good time hanging out. Okay, yeah, that'll do. Ooh, lots of yellow wool. Lots and lots of yellow wool. So I was thinking about maybe dyeing some of the colours we have more of into ones we have less of, but man, we're going to need crazy amounts of dye for that. And that is Suspicious Lettuce now appearing on the screen. I mean, there was a bit of a delay there, I don't know why, but that happened. Are you into dance festivals, says MC Grinder? I've not been to a dance festival. I've mostly just been to metal festivals and occasionally something a bit more hip-hop oriented. I wouldn't mind going to a different style of festival, but not on my own. Like, I go to a lot of gigs on my own just because my friends aren't really like into touring and gigging anymore. Wow, we got a lack of red. Interest in that. So there's maybe a colour that I should fill this box up with something else. Red's a really easy dye to get a lot of, so I could actually kind of compensate for that, is what I'm thinking. But yeah, if I were going to like a totally different type of venue, I'd probably really not enjoy doing that like on your lonesome, you know. Like, it's a different experience. Right, I gotta be frank. Every time I look at chat, it's just garbage. Call someone this, call someone that. Peeps, when has ever in one of my streams have I gone and just called someone up randomly and gone, "Hey, I'm streaming," and they're telling me to call you? You know, I mean, okay, you got a point. I do that every other stream, right? So I'm getting your hopes up. But no, if we think seriously about it, when have I ever done that? Why would you even ask? Why'd you even... I'm literally looking to interact with all of you, and all you want to do is ask silly questions that are just going to get ignored. So, you know, let's look for some content. Matt's Pud says, "Assume avoid. I believe strongly that you should re-review Life of Pablo, as it has improved since release, and I now believe one of Kanye's best conceptual albums." It might have done, but a lot of that stuff in that record really didn't sit right with me. I didn't find it that interesting, and I don't know. It's not a record I've seen a lot of acclaim for, right? Like, if there's a band or an artist or something going on where there's a lot of acclaim for it, and I'm on the other side of the fence, then I'm more motivated to go and check it out, right? Speaking of which, Tool is that band. I saw Tool at Download, and I absolutely loved it. When they came on, I was just hanging out over by the churros stand, getting me some churros. I love churros; they're so good. And you know, I went over there to watch the whole thing, but I wasn't going to try and get a front row seat and hang around for ages. I was just going to watch it from a little further back and soak it in. And oh my goodness me, it was a really good show. Like, to begin with. I was a little bit miffed as to, like, they didn't have the camera on them. They just had all these trippy visuals on the big screen. And I was kind of like, this, I don't know if this is working, but then it kind of clicked, right? Like, it's all about the music, their performance. Churros are amazing, says Carlsberg. I agree. Few people there going, oh, churros. Yeah, they're nice. They're very nice. So yeah, so then as the show went on, I just found myself really, really digging it, really getting into it, and I have spent the last few months extensively listening to Tool's records, trying to get into them, and I certainly enjoyed them more so later on than in the beginning, but at no point did I really quite feel like, you know, I was fully invested. But when I saw them live, it just all made complete sense, and I'd also spent the journey up to Download, like, listening to Tool extensively, like getting ready for that show, reminding myself of all the songs, and hang on, let's do this proper. There we go. There's a little bit more in there, and then on the way back, I couldn't do anything but listen to Tool. Like, and the last few days, I've been listening to them loads. I so got it. Like, that live show just helped me understand them, and made it all kind of click, you know, like the music. But for something like Life of Pablo, I mean, it just, I don't know, like there wasn't a lot of rave around that record, and to me it feels like I'd rather find something that there's like loads of acclaim about, because then there's a better chance that, yeah, you know, going back and revisiting this thing is going to be worthwhile. But there was little to that record that struck me as being that worthwhile, you know. When did you go to download, says Jacob BM. I went to download, okay, in January, and they said, what are you doing here, you derp? Okay, it's on the weekend of the 14th and 15th, and I went, oh no, jeez. Oh, I went to download when it wasn't on. I'm being a troll. I went to download when download was on, funny enough. Let's go put that up there. Yeah, so we're significantly low on a couple of colours here. Kind of disappointed because I've checked the sheep, and there should be a very equal amount of all types of sheep up here. So why we get that much less of one type or another, I don't really know. But anyway, we came here to collect these boxes, believe it or not. And possibly I should have brought some extra shulkers, but yeah. What films do you like, says Mary J. Carney. You know, I like a fair few different types of movies, but the ones that I'm most drawn to, the things that I most enjoy, are definitely dramas. And by drama, I mean in the broader sense. I mean like movies about people, movies about character development and story arcs, right? Those things... Oh, there's no... Oh, good thing I got my own. Huh. I was going to leave that behind. Yeah, so I like movies with like a message, or, you know, not something that's just all about action and this and that. But at the same time, I do enjoy a good action movie, you know. I really like thrillers. Sorry, thrillers, horror. I really like horror movies. Anyway, we should fly back now, because I'm only going to need to take the one trip over here. I had a feeling I might have needed to take more than one, but it doesn't appear to be the case, does it? So let's do this properly. Okay, we're going to go up here, and one more maybe, just to be on the safe side. Bring it down a little bit. That'll do me just fine. Oh, actually, I should really leave F3 on. Cool, so noises in the ear. We have Average Martin resubscribed for 12 months. There's a goldy face in chat, and on the screen said, oh my gosh, 12 months. X, thanks for an amazing year. Best podcast streams in the world. They are like podcast streams, aren't they? Maybe we should call them pod streams. Or streamcasts. Oh, streamcasts. Sounds like some sort of failed 90s games console, right? Should I say noughties? Double Moses is here for 9 months in a row. Tier 3, thank you ever so much for the support, dude. And the Canberra has... Oh, God, I'm failing to press buttons on the keyboard. Canberra's resubscribed for 2 months. Thank you, as always, ever so much for your support. I believe we're about to get a big fat dose of spoilers. No, we're not. We're not getting spoiled. Well, that's really weird. That's actually happened a lot lately. Asuma, what's your favourite superhero? I've never been into superhero stuff. That's never really floated my boat that much. Couldn't the excess of colours be because people take more colours than others, says Momba. Yeah, I guess it could be that the stock is still backed up, yes. It could be that. I kind of assumed that we would have gotten way more than that, but, you know... I mean, we've got at least a shulker box worth of each type, so there is a lot of wool being produced from it. Edward says, sometimes I wonder if your stream's category should be just talking instead of Minecraft. I feel like it's often the highlight. Yeah, well, that's because we just do grindy stuff, right? Like, while I play, I'm just wandering around doing stuff like this, you know? Here's the weird thing, right? Like, I want to put these in there. Did I leave the... No, I didn't leave the end... Man, that's... Oh, yeah. Oh, whoa. This is gonna get silly quick. That's what's gonna happen, okay? The silliness is gonna happen quickly. Let's use these spoilers right here. And, yeah, that's a good place to put them, actually. Wrong place. This place. So it'll be 32, so it'll just overfill a barrel. Oh, what's going on there? Okay. 32. Oh yeah, 27, 30. Yeah. kind of did that differently in my head. Alright, so that's all been sorted out. Now we'll come get all of this, I guess. Got another noise in the ear. It's Megados resubscribing. Thank you ever so much, Megados. I appreciate it. We also got Melez Melee resubscribing for 13 months, saying 30 months already. Trungle Boy for life. I like it. Stay on that trungle, yo. Right. We also got Alex and Aero subscribing with Amazon Prime and Comets Warrior with the Prime. Thank you ever so much for the Prime subscriptions. Peeps, if you did not know and you have Amazon Prime, you can use it to subscribe to someone on Twitch for free every month, which is cool. Thank you so much for the support. Truly appreciate it. So, that is a job done on our list. And K. Denner in chat says, hi, I'm new. What is Hermitcraft? Hermitcraft.com, that's the place to go to. You can find all the different people that play and stream on this server together. We are a collective of YouTubers and friends, and we all play on the server together and make videos and whatnot. Oh, wait, I just deleted the wrong thing from my list. Thank goodness. Thank goodness I noticed that. Yeah, so what I want to do next on here, I mean, I'm thinking we're going to have to go kill some withers later on. But I think we'll do a bit of buildy stuff next. And maybe map out a tunnel, like a grind for a future stream. There's a tunnel that really needs building already. Dave says, cries because he's not looking at my comment for a while. Well, there's lots of comments in chat. And lots of them are for things I'm not going to answer. You know, like, oh, call this person. And it's like, nah. That's just a waste. That's just a waste of a message. We got a noise in the ear from Timetable, subscribe with Amazon Prime, and the one and only Mixanu is here. He's subscribed for 5 months, saying, yay, good evening. Good evening to you as well, sir. Thank you once again for the beautiful artwork. I love your style. And, you know, I've been really tempted to buy those posters for myself. Thing is, like, the original 3 that I had, I brought them, I framed them, put them up on my wall. I wasn't really, like, thinking long term, and if there's one thing I don't like doing, it's, like, having more than I need, really. Like, I thought, oh, getting these posters framed and putting on my wall, that's kind of a little bit of a luxury, right? Like, I don't need that. That's not functional, but it's nice to have it in my office here. I can look up at it. Jeez, I left without all of my tools! No! Today was supposed to be a no derp stream. I am officially wasting my time and wasting all of your time, and apparently the derp exe just crashed. Oh my goodness me. Derp.exe, please do not crash. Okay, that just makes me look really bad. Actually, I think it's because okay. It's because I ran the program instead of pressing. I've done this before. So, I derped by not press. Okay, I did a derp, then I didn't use the derp program properly, so that's 2 derps. Okay. Just 2 derps, double derp, you know, it happens every now and then. It happens. You're talking to people, your mind is focused on one thing, it's difficult to multitask. Peeps, what's the story of this lesson? It's to try and not do 2 things at the same time, okay? Otherwise you'll say stupid stuff like story of the lesson. That's a 3rd derp. Oh, I give up. I'm drinking my tea. I've got a hot cup of tea here. It is not so hot. It is not so hot. How long has it been? 18 minutes. Yeah, it's okay. Oh, triple derped. Goodness me. Goodness me. Okay, right. That's some good tea. What were we trying to talk about? What was I even trying to say? I've completely forgotten my train of thought there. Which is in no way helpful to me or to you. Okay, these things are important. I need them. They're good for me. Let's grab some more arrows as well. Oh, also, yeah, before I head out, if I'm going to go work on a oh, goodness me, I'm glad my brain just kicked in. I need brown wool for the project we're going to work on. So that's terrific. That's really good. That was almost another derp. I will probably need stuff that I don't know I need right now. There's that big problem of, like, you go work on a project, then you're like, oh, now I need to use this material. Got a feeling I might end up using some stone over there. There is a less filled box of stone somewhere here. We'll take that one. And I'm opening and closing these just to try to, like, look at materials and give my brain a hint. Like, do I need that? Do I need this? I don't know. I really do feel like I'm forgetting something. We'll just go over there, and if it is, it is, right? I'm going to drink more of my tea. So what was I talking about before I derped? Hey Asuma, how would I update the Armor Stand mod pack from Vanilla Tweaks or my single player world? Just replace the old ones, should keep the old one as well. Replace, do not keep both. It's also not a mod pack, it's a data pack. Do you drink coffee or only tea? I drink coffee quite sparingly. I drank a lot of coffee driving home from download though. You know, I had to keep myself awake. To be fair though, I had this weird feeling of like being really quite awake and alert, and I was just, you know, I was feeling tired because it was a long day, but I kind of felt like I could just, you know, go and do it. But then I thought, you know, I have driven at night before feeling perky, and then after a while you get drowsy, and that's not good if you don't have a service station for a while. So I was like, I almost look forward to this, right? Like guzzling down a couple of cups of coffee and just being overly stimulated while listening to blaring metal going down, you know, the motorway in darkness. It's an experience. So I was like, you know, I'll do the safe thing and I'll drink the coffee. So I'm driving home and I've had a very long day and I've been up very early in the morning. And oh my goodness me, I stayed in a hotel and I used hotels.com, and their app has a little shortcut to give you instructions to get to the place. Now I already had the place saved on Google Maps, but I thought, oh, I'll just use this little shortcut. That's very convenient. What it does is it sends you to the closest place to where you're going, which for me happened to be a road the other side of the complex. So I park up in some sort of street, wandering around, and in the middle of the night, driving up and down a road, finding nothing but, you know, fenced off gates leading into this place, right? And if I'd have just used the thing that I already had booked, it took me to the way into the site. Oh, it was so annoying. Like, oh yeah, that's, who put the leaves there? I don't know who put those leaves there, but there they are. See, the other thing we've got to work on is this. Like, I need to give this guy a body and then finish off the bottom of this pit. I've got a few ideas, and I think we're going to mess around with them a little bit. But we've got noises in here. We've got FW Games, resubscribing for 8 months. We've got Droid Dude for 4 months, and Washi, 14, subscribing with the Amazon Prime. Thank you ever so much for the Prime subscriptions. I appreciate it. Hope you enjoy the stream. Tuxaban says, X, your download blog was great. You got me into Power Trip. Awesome, dude. Awesome. Power Trip are amazing. Let me reiterate the story on the blog. So I saw Power Trip opening for Napalm Death, and I checked them out before, and I was like, oh, this band are like pretty alright. And then when I saw them, actually I can't even remember if I did check them out before now I think about it. Anyway, when I saw them, I was blown away. I was like, wow, I am invested in this band. This is good. I like this. Yeah, they basically blew me away. And oh god, I need lapis. Did I leave a shulker box over here with all the lapis in? I can't remember. I've really got a bad feeling it's all been left behind. I don't want to take any trips back. So yeah, anyway, this Power Trip band kind of blew me away a little bit. And when I saw that they were on the main stage, I was like, that's a really interesting. Like, it's rare that you just see a band you saw play to a couple hundred people in a small club all of a sudden on the main stage. But it really worked. They really could turn people over, and their songs, they're like a 1980s, like 80s, 90s thrash metal band, right? Like they really sound like Slayer in that era, but with a bit more of like a Pantera groove and stomp about them. And so they're really, really easy to kind of get along with on first listen, and I think that really worked well because like the pits just blew up and loads of people were into it. Tuxaban says you're right about the Slayer type sound in some of their songs. Well, it's just the thrash metal formula played the Slayer way, right? Like if you listen to a lot of thrash metal, you'll hear these like typical beats and riff styles. It's the same with a lot of genres of music, right? You'll hear tropes, things that make them that genre. And this band are just like absolutely killing it with their execution of it. And I think it's because they bring a little bit of the old Pantera stomp into the mix, right? They give it a bit of that kind of fat groove, and it's just so easy to get. So I'm looking at a picture, by the way. It's a picture I showed in the video. So this guy has like a thing coming down at the front. But then, oh, I see what happens here. The gold kind of goes down further. So if I wanted to portray that with a little bit more depth, I think what I'm going to do is actually get in here and put some blocks in behind. Right. So we have Annoying Sidekick resubscribing for 29 months in a row. Thank you ever so much for those 29 months of support. Incredible. Thank you ever so much. We also got Jar Larby here, resubscribing for 10 months in a row. And Simon LMBRT for 2 months in a row. Thank you ever so much, Simon. Truly appreciated. Hope you're having a good time. Father of Apocalypse is here, doing the cheers and throwing those bits. Saying Asuma, Cub mentioned doing a golf tournament, a USA versus USA Hermits versus European Hermits. That sounds like a great idea for a multi-Hermit stream over a few days. I expressed to Cub that I would want to be involved. I think we just had like organisation issues, or maybe not quite enough people, but I'm down to do that. That sounds like a great idea, you know. Okay, so what we're going to do is just bring that down like so. We need to get rid of 2 more blocks here. So we'll give it a bit of a 3-dimensional vibe. And I think that actually, you kind of get away with that. I'm interpreting this this picture I got, by the way. So then after the robe finishes, there is like a white trim. So if we grab some quartz and put that down here, that'll help as well. Just make a huge tower around the Archilogist, says Inverted Moose. That is kind of the plan, to put a tower around here. Derp Johan says 1k viewers. Wow, yeah, thank you everyone for tuning in. You know what I'm going to say. Be sure to hit that follow button if you ain't done so already. Good things will happen, like you'll see derps. And they'll make you laugh and chuckle. Shall I go with the smooth? I think I'm going to go with the smooth. I like this one. And I like this song. Every time this song's on, I tell you about how much I like it. Now, we don't have an image for the backside of this thing, so I think I'm going to change this up a little bit from this point. I'm going to use the lapis, because we've got loads of it. Isn't it funny how, like, we come into lapis, and then all of a sudden I'm using it everywhere? Maybe it's not funny. Maybe it's just like, hey, that material's available now. Of course you're going to use it. Okay, I think I'm going to go like that. Oh, that's actually a bit more than I thought, but yeah, whatever. It all works. Okay, and now we can jump off. I watched Doctor Strange yesterday. Anyone want to discuss as the best number? You find anyone to discuss it with? That's awesome. I personally haven't seen that movie, so I can't really say much on the matter. Now, the feet are supposed to be basically gold with red blocks in front, so we'll put some redstone. That actually looks fairly well scaled up. Maybe the feet are out a little bit too far. I think I might just make the feet a little bit smaller, actually. Or, where are we at? Yeah, I know what I want to do here. I know what I want to do. I also no longer need the Illager image on my screen, because that will be the last blocks that we place. And look at this. Just so happens, 1 block above the floor. Perfect for putting in some sort of material down here. So we've got noises in the ear from Funky Coaster. Resubscribed for 21 months, saying, love the videos. What's the planning for the following days? Have a great stream. Tomorrow I'll be making the What's New in 1.14.3 video, and then I'll probably live stream Saturday morning if all goes to plan, because I've recorded a lot of the next Hermitcraft episode. So the plan's just to do the usual thing. I'm also trying to get together a series. Oh, it's called Stone apparently. I'm trying to get together a series for the second channel. I haven't had much luck recording it. I'm hoping to finish up that over the weekend. I've recorded most of it, just got a little bit left to do. Scar Hero 42 is subscribed with Amazon Prime, and Foxtrot Echo. Thank you ever so much, peeps. Truly always appreciating your support. Hoping you're enjoying the streams. Man, I've missed doing these regularly. Right, we're going to go up top now and prevent spawning. Oh, it's time. Let's get some prevent spawning hype. I'm so hyped to see Asuma prevent spawning. Oh, it's going to be thrilling. There'll be blocks placed, there'll be lights placed. Oh, goodness me. X, where do you get the type of music you play on stream? Always reminds me of RuneScape or something. I mean, I'm into Dungeon Synth. That's what this type of music is. I mean, I get that question a lot. Like, oh, how do you discover music? You know, by doing the discovery, by going out there and looking for it. You're not gonna find the music you want to hear by not doing anything. You've got to search, you know. You could go and Google RuneScape-like music and probably find stuff like this. Just got to be proactive. It's the same for a lot of stuff, really. Just got to be proactive. Just, you know, there isn't like some magic thing I've got hidden up my sleeve. I just go out there and do the thing. So that doesn't really take away anything from the look up there, which is good. I mean, you will notice it a little bit, but that's fine. Speaking of lights, you need to place torches on the altar. Do I? Oh yeah, there's some missing on that side. I guess there's probably a load of people commenting on my video about that. You missed them on that side. Unsubscribe. You missed the torch. I'm unsubscribing. What a reasonable person. If only there was a certain website recommending music to you, says Ollie95XZ. Yeah, if only there were like people that wrote about music and told you, you know, what records are good and bad. If only those people existed, right? Let's go. By the way, I know I'm being sarky all the time. It's all in good fun. It's all in good fun. Never take it the bad way. It's not meant that way. Smooth says, Asuma, you posted cringe, bro. You will lose subscriber. Oh, I posted cringe. Oh no. Oh no, the cringe. Silver Bow is here resubscribing for 10 months saying, glad to catch another live stream. I love supporting you, X. Thank you so much for the support, man. I'm glad you enjoy doing that. I hope you're enjoying the stream as well. I hope that bit's enjoyable, you know. I bloomin' hate these live streams you do, but supporting you's alright. Sarksuma says Tuxiban. Sarksuma. Hey X, how about a glass fade in the hole? Yeah, I'm considering doing that. That was one of my ideas, as well as maybe using some smoke particles. But I think it'd be hard to mix the two together logistically, unless glass panes can kind of help let the smoke particles through, which I think they might. It's probably worth a little test, isn't it? Alright, so we'll have no baddies spawning up here, falling on me and blowing up my stuff. That being said, there's still the case of the back of the room. So let's shimmy on up there, peeps. Let's shimmy on up. X, is your skin inspired from Doom? Yes, it is. If you go look at my very first skin, oh, actually not my very first, but like my second skin I had on YouTube, it is like literally Doom Guy from Doom, like a straight rip. And then Raven's Child recreated my skin for me, and what an amazing skin he made. It's stayed ever since. It was absolutely wonderful. Like, when I had a bunch of options in front of me, I was kind of like, ooh, I'm a bit nervous here because I definitely want that one. But then we put it to a vote and everyone pretty much voted for the one that I wanted, which was this old mug right here. It's just perfect. The build palette is amazing, says Apple Tree Troll. Thanks, yeah. I mean, I spent a lot of time in here, you know, shuffling through ideas, and if you take that time, you know, and you do this, and oh, that doesn't look so good, you tear it down, you try something different, you eventually end up with what feels good, right? What looks kind of alright, essentially. Oh, fell in a hole. Okay, so I think what we're going to do here is just fill this up with black wool and then do the glass thing. I'm also wondering if I should bring the black wool in a little bit. In fact, just... oh, I don't have black wool with me. See what I mean? I did have a shulker box with all the materials for this project, and now it's somewhere else, which is just typical. Ah, I forgot about that. Well, hey, I mean, these are podcasts as well as live streams, right? So if I'm spending a whole bunch of time flying around like a derp, I'm just spending a whole bunch of time flying around like a derp. We'll actually use it to do 2 jobs now. So when we go... oh, we're not quite there. There's my rocket. There's my rocket. We'll use this opportunity to work on another project as well, because I need to get some coordinates here. And there is Mr. Good Times to Scar. And I will... do I have something funny I could throw at him? Maybe I'll just stare at him. Where's he gone? I don't know, he's off having good times, you know? Right, we got Mob Sorry, Molly B. Denny, 42, subscribing with Amazon Prime. Thank you so much for your support. We got Bellana T, resubscribing for 9 months in a row. So there's a baby face in chat saying, yay, a baby. Keep up the amazing work. Thank you ever so much, dude. Talbar is also here for 2 months in a row saying, I love X podcasts. Glad you enjoy them, dude. Glad you enjoy them. We need more talky topics, though, for these podcasts, don't we? So, the numbers that I need are 968 and minus 52. I will do that because we will come back to that later on. One thing I should think about quickly. Yeah, so, okay, that tells us an important story to us, actually. Yeah, very important story. It's the second number that I need to line up first, I think, when we come back. Let's go down around, down and around, over here and over there, trying to turn this into a song, but nobody cares. Right, we got, oh no, we don't have another noise. I thought we had another noise in here. What's going on? I have eaten lipstick this morning, just you guys. This is blah blah. You've eaten lipstick. Jeez. I hope that has no bad side effects. What does X talk about in his podcast, says JFK? You're listening to it. It's a joke. It's like, my streams are very talky oriented, right? Like some people say it's more talky than Minecrafty, which is fine. So they call it a podcast, because it's kind of like a podcast, especially when you have it on the second channel. Hey X, how do you find the motivation for playing Minecraft, says Steph William. I have all these people always asking me questions, and it's really motivating. There's a little bit of truth in that. Yeah, no, actually, like, having an audience is immensely motivating. You know, because I know whatever fun and experience I'm going to go have in this game, it's shared and it becomes part of something bigger. And that is really, really valuable. I keep just feeling like I need to be trolly all the time. It's so silly. So silly. Naomi says I like listening to the podcast while I work. There you go, see? It's a podcast, apparently. Right, now we are in the business of avoiding spoilers. Spoilers! No spoilers, please! I've actually got a feeling maybe what I want isn't even here. Oh, there's a little bit of black wool. I thought I brought... No, it's a different material. So I should have just gone and grabbed some black wool. Yeah, and I won't pinch it from here because otherwise I'll leave myself not enough for that project. Wait a minute, I don't need black wool over here. This project has nothing to do with black wool. That's a bit of a revelation right there. Yeah, they're just in that chest. What am I talking about? Look out, a creeper, says Shade Grey. I've seen so many creepers in this area, and I've been creepered twice, and I've had them sneak up on me in the most suspicious of ways. In fact, in my episode where I died from the creeper, like, I literally was looking at my chest and stuff, moving around. Then I turned around, didn't hear a creeper explosion, and just blew up. And I had armor on as well, and I was just like, what? Speaking of which, yeah, the server ain't doing so good right now, is it? Okay, so I have what I need in there and there. Good, good, good. That's important. Right, here's what we're going to do. We're going to fly up here, splat our faces into the wall. Right, now I need that number that I had earlier. Wasn't it like minus 58? That's actually... Wait, now I'm really confused. Oh, no, I'm not. And there was a scar again. Because the tunnel turns right then left that we have to the new area. So if I wanted this one to go all the way to where we currently are, okay, so over here we would need to keep going until we had 968. So if I just extend this tunnel by 200 blocks, then it will go all the way to where we're going. And not even that far, actually. Ah, this is silly, because the next tunnel along is closer, so I don't really want to double up, essentially. Let's just go about 200 odd blocks in this direction. This is going to go to the same place. I also happen to need some more netherrack in a chest, just for smelting into nether bricks, so that kind of works out. Let's turn it off for a moment. What happened earlier? I just joined us, Lockie. Oh, there was some derps. Oh, there was some derps. We went and gathered a bunch of wool from the wool farm. That was just a little something I needed to do. I thought I'll do that at the beginning just because it's a little mindless task where I say hello to people and reintroduce myself. Hi, I'm Assumer. I do live streaming. X, how was Sort Download Festival? I have an opportunity to watch them next week. Do you recommend them? Yes, go watch them. Go watch them. Make sure you know their music as well. You know their songs. Like, for me, I've already told the story today. I'll tell it again. It kind of started off with me, you know, I'm going to go enjoy this. It'll be good. But I wasn't expecting it to be, you know, spectacular or anything. I knew it would be a good show. But I really just got sucked into it. And initially, when I saw that they didn't have any cameras on any of the members, like, you could barely see them from afar. If you actually wanted to, like, see them, you would have to get right down the front. And I had all these trippy visuals on the screen. And at first I was kind of like, oh, that's kind of boring. But then I got totally pulled into it. And I was like, no, this is... what they're doing here is amazing. And it's all about the music. And the stuff on the screen was really just an extension of the music. And the performances of their songs were, like, pretty much flawless. They messed up one riff at one point and recovered from it pretty quickly. And it was a complicated riff. It was, I think, the song Jimbori or something. It's like one of these really tricky little guitar riffs. And they just goofed up the timing a little bit for it. Yeah, okay, that's good. No. So, we can actually see where the other tunnel is. That's really good. Because we want to make a connection here. Alright, well, let's do this now. Let's take care of this. Oh yeah, speaking of wanting to collect netherrack, I ain't been collecting that netherrack, have I? We'll go pick up some more in a second. I'll also chuck in a couple of these materials there for now. Let's go and grab that and put it into here. And make those, yeah. Make those suckers. And don't go through the portal. And step onto the slab, right. Now we've got to go in that direction. With all of this below us, all of this death. Look at that death. Oh, look at that death. If I were to fall right now, eh? If I were to fall right now. Are you able to do metal screams, says Shade? No. I can't do metal screams. I don't know how they do them. 8 Rover says, wow, that scared me for a second, looking at a different screen and suddenly an X screaming in me. You mean you wasn't watching the stream? Oh, that's disgusting. Why would you tell me that? Not even watching. Goodness me. Hey X, I just finished watching your Hermitcraft episode. Very good progress. Thank you, Nigolo. I appreciate that. Put in some time and effort into that one. There we go, it's only over there. So this is really where the tunnel should go, right? It should go all the way down here in a straight line, then continue through those spots. And that is something we'll eventually do. As of right now, though, you know, hey, it's there. I'll at some point on stream start to structure this. Anyway, let's pick up all this netherrack. Look, I need some, and there's loads of it here. Is this a tunnel or a bridge? Says Living Skeleton. Oh, it'll be a tunnel eventually. It's a bridge for now, though. Alios Nachtem says, I just want to say I love this season's base. I'm glad you enjoy it. Glad you enjoy it. I don't go there much anymore now because it's complete. Like it's been complete for ages, but yeah, it was a good idea. Like this, what I wanted to do. I wanted to be decentralized with my projects, go around, do things all over the place. But I needed one place. I needed one thing, and yeah, that whole build was a lot of fun. Next season, though, I think I'm gonna have a pretty different play style. Every season, it's always going to be like that, right? It's going to be like, let's set down some different boundaries, some different ideas, and see what happens. Next season, I think I want to have a bit of an isolated base, like be a bit more on my lonesome, which I might actually regret. I might go, no, this sucks. But I'd like to try it. I'd like to just try something a little bit more self-indulged and organic, you know? Like try and stick in an environment that I'm shaping and changing and let that guide the creative process, you know. At the moment there's a lot of like outside influence and stuff, and wanting to, you know, build things that contribute to others' stuff. So I know it sounds like it might be a little bit backwards. What I'll probably do is I'll probably aim to have two things. Like I'll have a base that's me, and then I'll have a communal thing somewhere, right? But I'd really like to do something that's just purely for my own thing. Like Impulse's base, where he's building throughout a cave system, says Father Apocalypse. In a way, I think, yes, in terms of like how his base probably feels, but I want to do mine outside. I don't want to do an underground base. So I would need to be away from other hermits in order to have control over the landscape and the area that I'm in. Aha, Doc needs the night, that's cool. Like, if I were to do an underground base, you could kind of do that anywhere. Like, so some other hermits could be playing nearby. I kind of picture myself having a base where I'm the only one there, and I slowly, like, as far as you can see, slowly fill it up. Autumn says, rude to assume your southern neighbours should automatically also be Dutch. What's this, Autumn? I think Autumn is talking to someone else in chat. I do not see how that is quite relevant to me. Did I assume that the other hermits were Dutch? I don't know. Autumn says, and hi everyone. Don't assume people are Dutch. Also hi. Okay, there we go. Correct, X, says Autumn. I don't even know what part of my ramble that I just said was correct. You know, it was just a stream of consciousness of confusion. Surefire says, so your season 7 base is going to be similar to your season 2 one. Only in the sense of, like, it was a base that took up the, you know, landscape as far as you could see. It won't be a grind. It won't be like a rebioming project. Like, it would be more like this. Imagine if I built everything here, okay? Like everywhere you look is something I've built. That's kind of what I want to go for, and I want it to be above ground. It's not going to be like the season 2 base in the slightest. But it will be a base that, you know, is isolated and takes up a whole area. What other games do you play, says Jens? I play Doom. That's another game that I play. Right, now here's the bit where I go, oh no, I forgot to bring that other... Oh, speaking of which, I kind of did. I could have done with maybe picking up some glass. No, we'll be making that on site. Yeah, we'll be making... Oh, there you go. We'll grab those. We're making glass on site. I'm gonna need some black glass real soon, aren't I? So, dyes, which I'm starting to get a little bit short on. Oh man, why can't I think ahead a little bit more? This is one of the downsides of playing all over the place. I should really go through and look at stock, right? Like, look at, hey, let's fill up pink dye to the max. The next time I need pink dye, you know, there it is. But it takes a bit of motivation and time to do that, and sometimes I have neither of them. Torches not required, says Duke Dragon. Oh, we'll get the torches going, don't you worry. Wait, did I pick out enough of that? One more. And then we need some fuel. And then the shulker box monsters are invading. Cool. Let's go get this thing fired up and a smelting. I really need to stop using coal actually as a fuel source, because I like could use it as a decorative block, but I'm slowly burning through all my coal. I should have like invested in a blaze farm or something by now. X, is it possible to make a dye farm, says Alio. It is possible, and I've built several of them this season. One that didn't work. That one was for the ink sacks. Okay, so this wall, let's go place some of it. I'm thinking what we'll do, we've got 3, then we've got 2. Oh, the one will actually be the floor. So, I guess that's what we're going to do. Should I fill that in? Might as well fill it in. Let's go grab some stone. Maybe a kelp farmer's fuel! Oh, yeah. Speaking of that fuel source, I've actually... No, let's see, I have actually run out here. I should restock that with kelp. Yeah, you're right there. Jeez, you know, you can call me a derp. You can call me a derp. Alright, why did I come back up here to get blocks? Blocks that are already in my inventory. Typical. Just typical. Just typical.
Too bad kelp farm is so small. Yeah, the kelp farm that I build is just, you know, it's just so, it doesn't produce anything, you know. What I really need is some sort of giant tank full of flying machines and extraordinary amounts of kelp, you know. Too lazy to do that though, aren't I? Have you heard the new Sabaton song, The Red Baron, says Smicklebeer? Isn't that an old one of theirs? I feel like I've heard that one, or them sing about that before. No, I'm just kind of waiting for the new album. When the new album's out, I will give it a listen and probably enjoy it, because I really like that band now. Now that I know what their music's about. Which I did before, it just... When you hear it from them, from the horse's mouth, as they sometimes say, yeah, it just makes it all click. What I could actually do here is, I could put carpet down, but then the feet will be floating. And if there's one thing I don't like in this universe, it's floating feet. Oh, it always looks so silly. Peeps, don't let your feet be floating, okay? Or you make X angry. Okay, I don't even know what I'm talking about now. Just nonsense. Just stream of consciousness nonsense. Hey X, don't you think you'll be playing any more Skylines in the near future? I did love watching you play. Yeah, I really enjoyed it. I was getting back into it as well, but then, I don't know, 1.14 came out and things really got reinvigorated for Minecraft. So, we'll get back to it soon. That's like my other game I want to go to and play. And they got the Campus DLC out, although I got a feeling when I play, you know, the Campus, the DLC stuff they added, it's always like this little manage this industry thing, and I never find the challenge of it that interesting. Like when we did the Industries one, never really quite got into it, and so I'm not terribly excited about there being another one, you know. Right, let's try and make some fog. X, please do reply to Doc. Wouldn't the floating feet make the statue look more uncanny? Wouldn't that be a bad thing? I don't know. Right, let's grab all this. There it is. We got a noise in the ear 4 minutes ago from Will is not funny. Will is not funny? Thank you ever so much for your subscription. I appreciate it. Hope you're enjoying the stream, having a good time. We also got Jörg Assil subscribing with Amazon Prime as well. Thank you to the both of you. Thank you ever so much for the subscriptions. Hope you're enjoying it, hanging out with us. Oh, this is going to take up a lot of glass, isn't it? This is going to take up a lot of glass. All for a little bit of fog. It's not even going to be a lot of fog. It's going to be a little bit. Right. TemBZZ. Thank you ever so much for your subscription, dude. Rocking in there with the Amazon Prime. Thank you ever so much. Hope you're enjoying it, having a good time. No carpet for mob proofing, says Zorok. The glass will do that. We've got hailed. My name is Jeff. Actually, I think it's hey there. My name is Jeff. Thank you ever so much for the Prime subscription, dude. I appreciate it. Hope you're enjoying the stream. Thank you. It's kind of hard to see, okay? I'm not allowed to sleep, and it's kind of hard to see. The spiders can get out, though, says Double Moses. The spiders are a feature. They're going to make hissing noises. It's going to make this thing extra epic, right? Not only will the archaeologer look at you, it'll hiss as well. Genius. I planned it all along. I planned it all along. Okay, let's grab that. Baby Zombies 2, says Honor. You know, hissing and zombie groaning. Yeah, that'll make it even better again. What a brilliant idea I just had, you know. Genius level. Genius level. Using the game to create sound effects for a star. Oh, get on my level. Get on my level. Right. In goes the wall. We jump up to the next level. We start placing them blocks. Ah, I see what happens here. I see. You're shutting me out. Can I... Where did that go? I have no idea. I think that went here. Yeah. So I kind of want to aim there. Nope. Let me just break the andesite. Okay, that also works. The andesite goes here. And we place a little bit more glass, and then we're out. And I've got to break the andesite to get out again. Jeez. Jeez, right. We're going to run out of dye here, aren't we? We're going to run out of dyes. We've got a noise in the ear from Phantom Carito. Resubscribed 4 months in a row. Phantom Carito, thank you so much for 4 months of support. Hope you're enjoying today's live stream. It looks like we're out of black dye. Maybe I'll just ask and see if anyone here's got some. You messed up by placing that one andesite block, says Shade Grey. Oh yes, I did. Vanilla Tweaks charcoal dyeing, says 8Brover. Nope, not on Hermitcraft. And we got a noise in the ear. It's Sweet Dude 525. Subscribe with Amazon Prime. Thank you so much, Sweet Dude. I appreciate it. Hope you're enjoying. Oh, speaking of enjoying, what is this creeper doing? Stop enjoying the Pillager Church, right? I don't care if you are praying to the creeper god. You know, please blow up everything, right? You're not welcome in this place. Can you please place the altar torches, says Inverted Moose. Yes, I'll place the altar torches. Alright, I know some of you are getting really annoyed by it. Oh no! Oh no, the torches aren't there. Oh, that Satsuma needs to place the torches, my poor little OCD. Oh no, well I'll make everything alright, peeps. I'll make everything alright. There we go. Fine and dandy. Looks perfect. Nothing wrong with that. Okay. What do I do now? I want to find another hermit and stand next to them until they give me the dye. Do I need to go get something else as well? Miss Scallywaggle is... Oh, hi. No. Pillagers only. Pillagers only. Jeez, you're rude. You are rude. I'm going to do stuff like put lighting under the carpet, so that can get taken care of. I think I'm just going to go. I definitely saw zombies falling out of the sky. That's always concerning, that, when it rains zombies. You know, it's raining death over here, essentially. Where did they go? Did they die? Are they stupid? Also, before I leave, maybe my inventory shouldn't be so full. As I'm going to go grab some ink sacs, right? But not a crazy amount anyway. Right, get in that hole. Right, let's go. I guess we're just, you know, it's time for our podcast. I am just travelling back and forth. This is just what I do 90% of my time in between episodes. You know, you're watching a clip, Asuma's talking about stuff he's done. I've also been flying back and forth, because that block I placed, I needed to go get. Then the next block I needed to go get. It's a recurring theme. It's kind of why I want to play in one place next season a bit more as well. Just so that whole travelling back and forth is less, you know, less crazy. Creeper in the hole, take cover, peeps are saying. Apparently I'm Mr. Creeper. Jeez. Not very vigilant of me. X, would the Wither Rose be a better source of dye since you can easily farm? Oh. Say what? Is that a thing? I don't have my Wither Roses here. That's not a thing, is it? Wither Rose turn into dye? By the way, we totally got to fight some withers this stream, right? Totally got to do that. You have dye in that shulker box, right? Says Bowie. Enough to make, you know, a few more pieces, but not full stack. And I do need to keep gathering up the old... See, look at this. Multitasking. Being productive, okay? Yes, I needed to come back and get some things. I'll get some more netherrack as well. Clever. Brain smarts. Genius. Right. would you use the ray trace pack? What is the ray? Oh, yeah, I didn't really like the look of that. Are you on about the impulse here? You know, I might be a little bit alone on this, but I really don't like how shaders look. I've noticed Iskall and Grian have been using it in their videos, and everything gets really bright and saturated, and a lot of the texture kind of gets lost. And the skies also have this really weird kind of like blending into the foreground. I don't like how it looks. One of the things I'm really drawn to about Minecraft is how simple it is to look at. Like these big clunky blocks, just easy to digest in your brain and know what they are. When we introduce shaders to that, it just feels like, I don't know, it's kind of like sapping out the charm, the thing that makes the game look cool and interesting. You know, it needs to have this kind of starkness to it, because then you build beautiful things out of it. And so those ray tracers, they were just more shadery-ness, and I've never really liked the shaders, so I didn't particularly like them. I mean, it's like, it's a blocky game, right? If you were to play one of those games like Far Cry, where it's all about having a detailed island, right, full of exotic trees and realistic looking stuff, then that kind of thing's great in that environment, because it makes sense to have realistic looking water and light patterns and shadows. But in the blocky world, to me, it just looks so out of place. I really, yeah, not a fan of how it looks. The Wither Rose does become black dye, says Father Apocalypse. Huh. So I could use it for black dye as well. Didn't know that. Jess says if you didn't use shaders, the screen would be black. We're talking about shaders in terms of the modified ones, right? Like, the game has its own shaders to create light in the world, and I like how that looks. But the external shaders, custom ones that people have made, not a big fan of, really. So we're back here for the zillionth time this stream. Well, what do you know? What do you know? I didn't know that. That shows what I know. 1, 2, 3. Barely enough room. Barely enough room to bring it back. Right, I got a load of junk in here again. I'm just going to throw it away, right? Like, get out of my inventory space. Where's the rotted flesh? There's always rotted flesh, isn't there? And also this one over here I can put the netherrack into. And then up here we've got some of that. Sweet. Let's keep it moving on. How many months does an average Hermitcraft season last, says Ace Altair? Usually over a year. Well, always over a year. This one, though, I think will probably be the longest season we play on. I mean, just look at where we're at now. You know, it still feels like it's early days, and loads of people are on here loving it, and it's just going so well at the moment. Oh, come on. Come on. Give me the flight. Oh. Why do I even try, peeps? Why do I even try? Just wasting my rockets. Better save them, really. I've only got a few left. Cool Beans says, why is the minimum cheer 500? It's expensive. $7 minimum, really. Yeah, because I have donations, and I took the same stance for donations as I do for bits, or the other way around, I guess, because donations were here first. If you want to contribute to the channel in a way like that, then, you know, you're welcome to, but do it in a way that is a contribution, right? Like, I've seen how donations and bits can be a form of exchange for interaction, which is kind of like not what I want to aim for with them, right? Like, if you want to make contribution and support me, that's awesome, but I do want to be able to talk to everyone in chat and not be it about people who throw cheers, right? Like, if I had a low cheer threshold and loads of people were cheering, then those people would get all the attention. So we have a few cheers and occasional donations in a stream, and it means that most of the time I'm picking out questions from chat, right? The other reason as well is because back when I got into streaming, I was watching other people stream, learning a little bit about the culture and all of that, and I saw that people I knew who were young, like, who were, you know, teenagers or whatever, were literally giving all of their pocket money to streamers just for, like, a little interaction, and I didn't like that, so I decided to, like, set a minimum to try and, you know, it also, I don't know if it still says it now, but it certainly did at one point. Thing is, like, stuff always gets changed, like, I don't know, new programs, new plugins, and then there's, like, some little thing that you forget, but it should also say somewhere that it's 18 plus as well. Probably doesn't say that for the cheers though. Should there be 2 heads there? Are they missing, or did I just leave them blank? But yeah, that's basically it. That's my stance on it, right? Like, if you want to make a contribution, make a contribution. It's not an exchange for a chat. You know, I do say thank you, I do read out the message, but because there is a higher threshold, there's only a few of them per stream, so it doesn't take up the whole of what we're doing here, right? Okay, let's go convert all of this into dyes now that we're back. Let's say sweet, because it's fun to say that. Oh, any excuse. Any excuse. And then we won't make all the glass because, now that I think about it, we might make more than we need, so make a little bit at a time, right? I think we're going to need at least a stack to begin with. That will make more than a stack. Yes. Good thing I didn't shift click it. Alright, then I would look like a total derp, you know. A total derp. The next level of derp is the total. Okay, I need a little bit of concentration here. Let's have a look at chat. Yo, Asuma, why don't you stream on YouTube, says Game Crusher. I have a contract with Twitch. That means I have to stream on here and not on there. Gamer Chick says, lol, that's schwing. Schwing. Can I get into saying schwing? I'm not sure that I can. It doesn't have, like, the pizzazz, you know? Schwing. Nah, I don't think that one's going to stick. Schwick. Stick. Schwick. Ah, well, I fell down. Oh, well, we'll stay down here. We'll stay down here now. Oh, and I'm out. Okay, cool. Boo. It's from Wayne's World, my dude, says Gamer Chick. Ah, okay. You know, I saw, like, Wayne's World's one of those movies that I've seen, but I never, like, got crazy into it or anything. X, if you're into this kind of music, can I recommend Blackmore Night? It's a cool folk rock group. Always, if you want to recommend something, tweet it at me. When I read my tweets, I can then bookmark it and check it out, you know? That's what I can do. Asuma, I know this is a private server, but what was your process of getting in the server? Me, I just got invited. Generic B was like, yo, I'm starting Hermitcraft, invite your friends. And I joined and I invited a few people like Keralis and Biffa and Sokar and Red Eyes. Who else? Don't want to forget anyone. I know Generic invited Topmass and invited Hypno and Joe Hills. Right, it looks like we might end up using all this glass after all that. And I'm thinking I might put one more layer on, right? So, yeah, I'm going to need more of this stuff. But I think we'll do that another time. I really want to do a lot of stuff on my streams. So, although we spent too much time going back and forth, we'll make an attempt to get a variety of things here done. Okay, and now we're out of that type of glass, and I'm going to leave it at that because I can now come here and look at that and go, is the fade effect working? The answer is no, but once I put the next level on, it'll probably then get a little bit of it, right? It'll probably get a little bit of the fade effect going on. Major says Topmass was top notch. Indeed, indeed. Jassassin, says JP Gamer. Hypno invited Jassassin. Why isn't Generic B in Hermitcraft anymore? He left like before the end of the first season, I think. Noriu says, I wish Keralis still played Minecraft. Do you think he'll ever come back? I really get the impression from Keralis that he just won't. Oh, and I got more glass. And I've noticed some people, like, they get burned out, they come back. I think he's just been done with it for, like, in a way where he just doesn't want to come back, you know, and that's fine. I'd love to see him come back, but I really doubt it'll happen. I don't know. You know, he's also got 2 kids as well, and a lot of the games that he plays and records are the kind of thing you can pick up and play for a bit, make a video, and that must work really well for him. Like, you know, he'll want to spend all the time he can with his kids. And Minecraft is the kind of game where you have to put in some serious grind time. I mean, you can't have kids if you want to play Minecraft. Goodness me. You know, they take up so much time, you'll never get anything done. Did I just use all of that glass? No, apparently I didn't dye all of it. And I believe we might be getting raided. Yeah, we're definitely getting... Is it a schnitzel raid? Is that what it's called? People are posting schnitzels. I don't even know what a schnitzel is. We got noises in the ear. We got the last Psycho resubscribing for 22 months. Cool Beans 400 subscribing, and Riff Raff resubscribing for 9 months in a row. So Twitch baby on the screen. Is 9 months a baby Asumi? Yes, it is. We call it a Twitch baby, Riff Raff. And we also got Doc M raiding us with a party of 238. Doc M, thank you ever so much. Peeps, we're playing on Hermitcraft as well. I assume Doc was playing on Hermitcraft. You know, it's an absolute pleasure to have Doc on here and to see him doing Hermitcraft, you know, because I was watching Doc M for a long, long time. Even before I was on Hermitcraft. Even before I uploaded my own first video. And now he's here. He's part of the craft, you know. Part of the Hermit. That doesn't sound right. And the same part of the craft just sounds so generic. But yeah, peeps, if you don't know who Doc M is he online right now? Nah, he's logged out. But if you want to go give him a follow over on Twitch, because he streams as well, you can go over to DocM77 Live. That is the name of his channel. And if you want to catch his videos on YouTube, just go over to hermitcraft.com. You can find links to all of the Hermit's videos and Doc's over there as well. I think it's just DocM77 on Twitch. Sorry, on YouTube, right? I believe it is so. Look at that. That looks actually pretty good now. Like, it doesn't have the full fade effect, but I think it's enough to go, yeah, that's alright. That'll do. And as I said before, I will finish this off at another time. Oh no, I actually have more glass. Well, look at that. Well, look at that. I found a little bit more in my pocket. Here's one I made earlier. Oh, I've fallen in a hole. There it goes, you know. Schnitzel is a fried meat cutlet. Very tasty, says Blue Sparrow. I'd like to try that. It's breaded and fried tenderized meat. Cool. We got Hypernova41 subscribing with Amazon Prime. Hypernova, thank you ever so much for your subscription. I appreciate it. Hope you're enjoying the stream. Why did that change to my bow? I will never know. Actually, I do know. It's because my mouse wheel is just ridiculous. It is ridiculous. It kind of like... You scroll, you take your finger off the mouse and then it scrolls a little bit more. It's just what it does. It's just what it does. Oh yeah, do we need a bit more of this stuff somewhere here? There. Oh, actually, it kind of looks like that whole corner's done wrong. Oh, it is done wrong, isn't it? Oh, we got more work to do, Batman. That's what we got to do. So, I think... Yes, this would go here. So, let me concentrate. Let me concentrate just for a second. That's all I ask you. A quick concentration second. So that would go there. And then that would go here. We have that. No, that was a derp. That was a derp! Come on, get it together, man. Yeah, there we go. Sweet, we did it. All the way around, all done. Light source for carpets all over the bottom, says Build by Gidon. Nah, I don't want to put light down there, but I do need to put light sources under some other blocks in this area, and my light source of choice will be sea lanterns because I can farm it. Although when you see the next episode, maybe not. Maybe I can't farm it. Who knows? What am I talking about? Sounding all cryptic now. Okay, fuel, I ain't got that. Quartz, we have that. Some things for this one, yep. Then we got the brown wool. I'll put the black wool in there with it, since they're both wool. I never busted out the old glass, did I? Let's put the glass in here. Maybe bust out the wool one so we can get all tidied up. Oh, there's no room for the black one in here. Well, that is just silly. Here's what I'll do. Throw one away. For the sake of my inventory. Okay, that one can go back in here. And we got a crazy noise in the ear. These two here. Did I put away my lapis and gold? I believe I did. Sand just needs reconfigurating. 1, 2, 3, 4. Then we got glass, we got redstone, we got lights. And the wall. And then that's my backpack, right? Yep, we're all organised over here, peeps. All organised. Now, Doc's... Oh, goodness me! No, not again! Not again! Too frequent! You spawn too frequently. Oh, thank you, Impulse. Thank you. These pesky, pesky porkers in the sky. Right. Let's go all the way back to the beginning. So we've got noises in the air. It's Eagle Fam! resubscribing for 35 months in a row. Eagle Fam, thank you as always ever so much for the support. I appreciate it. Moobs for the win 1 has resubscribed for 2 months in a row. Thank you ever so much, Moobs. Appreciating your support. Hope you're enjoying the stream. Hope you're having a good one. Right. So we're going to put them there. See, I don't want this thing to be like over the top, but let's just make it consistent. Like, you know, so how many blocks is that? 3? 1, 2, 3. Let's actually put in the sea lanterns last so I can count them all and visualize it, right? Otherwise I might miss a few spots. I could also like plaster this with sea lanterns. Then again, the spawnable spaces are here, but they're also up here as well. So unless I put a light hidden in this area, we're pretty much always going to have dark spots. So I'm not going to go over the top and try and, you know, do something crazy here. We're just going to put in a few light sources to help. Thank you so much, Moobs, says Supersonic. Are you quoting me there? Double Moses says, honestly, I'd love a game rule to turn phantoms off. Tweet it at Vanilla Tweaks, dude. Then Space will probably ask me about it and I'll approve it. And I'll go, yes sir, let's do that one. That sounds like a game rule we can add, right? Maybe we could just do like a pack where you can choose to turn off mobs, like all of them. Like disable withers, you know, one by one, not all of them at once. And then if you're a server admin, you just got all the choice you want, right? The more we work on the Vanilla Tweak stuff, the more it feels like it could go in like a server tools direction, especially with like the set home stuff. But I kind of want to avoid doing that because development is like, it's not expensive, but it does cost some money. I don't really see anything back on they probably even out a little bit. The videos do generate some views, right? But yeah, there's this like direction we could take where we could end up making like a ultimate tools pack or something for running a server. You know, chat moderation. I don't know, all sorts of things that are useful, but they would take a long time to develop, and that's costly. So I kind of avoid doing something like that. But I think a pack where you could individually disable whatever type of mob you want, I think that would be really useful, you know? Could well be. Right, so we got a noise in the air. It's a donation here from Eagle Fam. Eagle, thank you as ever. Thank you. Oh, goodness me. Getting all tongue-tied here. Thank you, as always, so much for your generous support. Truly do appreciate it, Eagle. I know you support me and a lot of the other hermits. Your generosity is appreciated. It does help us do what we do, and I thank you ever so much. Gamer Chick is also here with cheers and bits, saying a small contribution to the Void Pool. Also, how epic would it be if you had that Twitter image of the listening to my tunes on screen when you took an eye break? Gamer Chick, I would really like to have that animated if I were to do something with it. Like, and then have that Job for a Cowboy song just come in with the blur. I mean, if I could do a metal scream, now would be the time to do a metal scream, but I can't, you know. So you have to take my blur noise. Oh, that song is so ridiculous. I love it. Gamer Chick, thank you so much for the cheers and bits. Eagle Fan, thank you again for the donation. I hope you're both enjoying the stream. Hope you're both enjoying it. Apparently 1.4k viewers now. Peeps, if you're enjoying the stream, be sure to hit the follow button if you ain't done so already. That's incredible again. Gamer Chick says, honestly, that would be incredibly awesome. Well, one of the things on my list to do at the moment, which, by the way, I am really not finding like a lot of free time lately. I'm really thinking of reconsidering something, and I don't know what it is. Like, what is there in my current schedule that I could sacrifice a little bit of? I really don't want to take anything out of what I'm doing at the moment. Oh wait, what was I thinking about? Yeah, so what I wanted to do is perhaps make some flashcard screens, like little jump to bits in the streams. One of them would maybe be like a emotes thing or something, showing you all the emotes that are available, and maybe some more fun things as well. Like when I say, you know, hit the follow button, we could have like a little bit of fan art or something. I don't know. I just kind of wanted to upgrade the stream experience a little bit with some kind of flashy stuff like that, and that would be a really cool way to do that, I think. That'll be the way to go. Maybe these next ones I'm just going to put in line with this. Or maybe not. Let's go. Let's see. Let's go here next, right? 1, 2, 3. Yeah, that's 3. And that's 1, 2, 3. Okay. So maybe I'll do it like that. So then I can come here and go 1, 2, 3. And the next one is there. Yep, that'll work. Gamer Chick says, oh, that'll be sweet. Hit the follow button while a little Asuma is dancing. Yeah, but I need to find an animator. I know some artists, but I don't know animators, right? If I could find an animator, that would be cool to have that. Yeah, to have some little animations made. I really want to do that at the moment. Just kind of add things to the liveliness of the stream, I guess you could say. Right, like it's not really adding anything to quality, so to speak. It's just a bit of fun. Anyway, I've got a few ideas on my to-do list, but I'm struggling to get through that thing at the moment. I really squeeze as much as I can out of my time these days. And to think, football season will be starting again in a few months. Oh, gonna go to lots of football matches this season. I decided. I keep wanting to do more, right? I just keep wanting to do more of stuff. Anyway, 1, 2, 3. Is the place to be. 1, 2, 3. Over here, it shall be. You're looking to add more icing on the cake, so to speak. Yep, that's a good analogy. More icing on the cake. I mean, if you're calling my stream a cake, thank you. Have a slice. Have a slice. Do you know, at the moment I've been really kind of. Oh, I think I know why. Like, okay, so if you haven't seen one of my streams before, you may not know that I'm a total foodie. Okay. And I constantly talk about food, and I constantly talk about how I can't stop thinking about food. But I don't know. This week I really hit a groove when I got back from download. Just of like, I think just picking the right meals and eating in like a coordinated sort of time frame, right? Just really not had any like big hunger pains or feeling like I need to eat more. I've done really well this week, but I tell you what really helps is having something like pancakes, right? Now when it comes to treats, I'm always trying to find stuff that's like lower calorie, stuff that fills you up more without being rich. If something's rich, it's not very filling, it's very sugary, high calorie, low nutrition, right? I want to find something that fills up your stomach a bit more, but isn't going to be high calorie. And something like natural yogurt really does that. That's a good one. And pancakes, and I've had some pancakes last week and this week, and I think it really hits the spot for feeling like a treat and hitting that kind of sweetness without like really being high calorie. So I can have a plate of like 3 big Scotch pancakes with some peanut butter or some yogurt, and it's only like 300 calories, and that's a really great pudding, you know, and it really fills you up, and that helps. Hash browns in chat. Oh my goodness me, I need to make hash browns. I'm putting that on my to-do list. I need to start putting food on my to-do list because I always think about it and then I never go and look up recipes. In fact, I want to look up how to make my own Scotch pancakes. So that goes on the post-stream list. I'm now going to be looking up recipes for hash browns and learning how to cook them. Pancakes with yogurt, says an Archangel. Oh, you've got to try it. It is great, especially with natural yogurt. It is so filling. How do you count calories, says Talbar? I have an app and I just scan the barcode on the product and then it gets all the information online for you, or you can just read the packet and see what it says on there. Sometimes you have to weigh the stuff that you're working with, right? By the way, am I satisfied with everything we did here? We did the lighting, I did the roof. I don't think I had anything else really to do. Do I have any nether brick lying around? It's a good time to have a couple of pieces of nether brick, you know what I mean? No, I don't. Also, I want to take that wandering trading head with me. And the with roses. The other stuff's basically junk. Pixel Rift put out a good gingerbread recipe on Twitter. Plan on trying it out at some point. Gingerbread's nice. It's not a very filling treat in my experience. I'm not a big yogurt person though, I'm Canadian. I like my maple syrup on my pancakes, says an Archangel. You see, that's where the pancakes fall down, right? Once you start having them with syrups and sugars, you're just loading them with calories and like no nutrition. And that's the kind of stuff I try and avoid. Like, I want to have less sugary stuff in my diet, because then you can eat more filling stuff and it be more satisfying. If you're going to eat sugary stuff, it's less satisfying overall. Like, if I start eating like a cake, like, I feel like I can't stop eating it, you know? Like, I could just sit there like an absolute pig and just eat loads of cake. It takes some discipline not to. So a savoury pancake, says Willie Master. Yeah, but I wouldn't call it savoury. Like, a plain pancake is really tasty. It's got this nice... It's just got this nice fluffy kind of yumminess to it. It is savoury, but it feels more like a sweet treat to me. But then I'm also, you know, not someone who eats a lot of sugar. The Quinox says, have you ever tried buckwheat pancakes? I haven't, but I had some cereal once that had buckwheat in it. It had a mixture of porridge, buckwheat, and a couple other things. And according to the pot, the calorie count was 80, and it was for 70 grams, and that is really crazy low. Almost low enough to make me think, is there something wrong there? But man, if I could have like a big bowl of porridge with buckwheat in it every morning, you know, like 100 grams of that, oh, that would fill me up so good. And with it being low calorie, you know, that's a plus. Sometimes though, you need calories to hit your goal or whatever. But for me, it's about feeling full after I've eaten a meal. That's what I want, because I'm sick of having meals where, and to be honest, if I have a treat, something sugary, it's usually that's when it hits you. That after you just feel this like you just want to eat more and more and more. It does it with junk food as well. Like, if ever I have like a pizza, a takeaway, which I don't do that often. Had pizza today though. It's not that satisfying. It always leaves me with that feeling of more in my stomach. Gamer Chick says, that's why I love eggs, hash browns and bacon. It's actually working out much better since I lift weight. I gotta bulk up. Awesome. I mean, yeah, the eggs and the bacon will give you that protein. Yeah, lifting weight is great though for many reasons. For burning calories, for body recomposition, for general health and fitness. Like, there's a lot. There's a lot of benefits from doing it. I eat my bacon extra crispy. UX is WBM Junior. I don't like bacon. And I've never been that keen on it. It's just, the taste of it is too salty for me. And it's also a very fatty meat. I tend to eat only lean meat, like chicken breast or something. Try and avoid beef as well. I like lean meats. We've got noises in the ear from Winnie's Holtz. Resubscribed 5 months in a row, 5 minutes ago. 5 months, 5 minutes. Jeez, where am I at? I'm behind. Mickey's Gun is also here resubscribing for 5 months as well, saying, hey X, never stop being you. I love watching your streams of Hermitcraft and when you play some City Skylines. Your streams are both insightful and fun to watch. Much love, bro. Thank you for the lovely message, dude. I'm glad you enjoy the streams. It's a really important part of what I do. Really like doing the streams, you know. It's like a balance. There's the videos, there's the streams. They both need to be happening. Hell Baref says, X calls himself a foodie, dislike bacon. Contradiction overload. Well, just because I'm a foodie doesn't mean I have to like everything. I tell you what, I'm not. I'm not like a phobic person when it comes to like food. Like, I'll eat bacon if it's the only thing on the plate, and I'm hungry, right? Like, for me, it's like I try and enjoy as much as I can, and you know, you're gonna run into some stuff that ain't as enjoyable. I mean, if I were hungry and there was some bacon to eat and that was all I could choose, then I'd probably enjoy it, but it's not a choice, let's say. I just find the taste of it too salty to be that exciting to eat. Right, so what was I going to do next? I think I was going to go fight some withers. Let's put down this chest, and I will leave a couple of things for me to just figure out. Oh, actually, it probably goes in there. I'm going to leave that one and sort those out later. I've got a chest that I can drop this stuff into, and as you can see, the OP armor is in there, so that's alright. There's only Impulse and Cub Fan on, so hopefully it won't be so bad over in that area. Job Widener is here subscribing. Job Widener, thank you so much for your subscription, I appreciate it. Hope you're enjoying it. Xloid says, hello, this is my first stream. Well, welcome. to your first ever live stream. Do you need me to explain the concept of live streaming to you? I'm assuming you actually mean your first live stream here. Welcome. Oh, jeez. Okay, that was a little bit risky. I'll give you that one. I was a bit risky there. Have you heard of the market hall in Rotterdam? It's one of the favourite places to get unique food. I haven't heard of that, but I do like to go to food festivals whenever the opportunity arises and enjoy some different foods. I had this, what was it, Palera? Oh god, I barely remember the name of it, dish. And my goodness me, was it filling. It was one of those vegan dishes where it's like low calorie, but incredibly tasty and nutritious. I mean, I really like vegan and vegetarian cuisine. Because, again, like, it's all about plant-based food, and a lot of that stuff I really love. I absolutely love a salad. Salads are one of my favourite foods, and you know, like, I love green leaves, I love peppers and tomatoes. They're also tasty. Beetroot is gorgeous, and a lot of those dishes are just like an amalgamation of those things with some rice or whatever, and man, they can be absolutely gorgeous. And then the best thing is, low calorie count, you can have a massive bowl of it. You'll feel well full up. It's great. I love it. Like, I need to find more dishes like that. I found my own one recently, which I waffled about on a stream. You know, for those of you who don't like talking about food, I probably bored you to death with it. But I recently started cooking pasta bake with salsa, right? And that salsa brings the taste, and it just rips out the calories. Man, the difference between using a passata sauce and a salsa is pretty big. And then I'm going to try and make one with rice, which is going to transform it into like a totally different dish. So I'm just going to take the pasta bake concept of like, hey, you cook some pasta, which in this case will be rice, mix in a few other things and see what I get, you know? See what I get out of it. Do you like coconut rice as an archangel? I've not tried coconut rice. I always see it and always look at it and go, I like coconut, should I try that? Oh, do you know what I might not have? Oh no, I do have it. I have the wither axe. Cool. So, what should we take with us? We're going to need those things. If I get in a bad situation, I'm going to need that. There's no arrows. Why is there no arrows here? Why would I be foolish enough to take away the arrows from the place that I need it? Oh, we've done many back and forths today. We're going to have to go do it again. We are going to have to go and do it again. We're going to have to go get some arrows, peeps. Coconut rice is top notch, says Jaywalking the cat. Yeah, I'll have to try it then. I've been trying lots of different rices recently. Basamaltic? Don't know. The Fantasy Gamer says, you ever tried tofu? I find that there are surprisingly few people who like it, and even fewer that eat it plain. I would probably eat it plain because I know it's quite tasteless, which doesn't bother me. I guess the texture is a bit slimy. But I have had tofu on a few occasions. It has to be cooked right, is my experience of it, and I've had it cooked right, and it's really nice. What's this that sounds delicious in chat? If someone's telling me there's something that sounds delicious, you've got to tell me what it is. Maple syrup and bacon on pancakes is so good, says Galhorse. That actually sounds horrible to me. I mean, sweet and savoury combinations I'm a fan of. Peanut butter and Marmite, genius. Mix them together right there. Have you ever tried basmati rice? Maybe that's the stuff I'm thinking of. Yeah, that might be it. That might be the one. Let's go get these. Did he say salsa, says Chazafred? Yes, salsa. So I got some salsa the other day, and I looked at the calorie count, and I was like, what? This thing is really low. I mean, you have to get the right salsa, right? Like some salsas will be, I don't know, probably loaded with sugar or some other stuff. But if you get like a decent mild salsa, it is low, and that's good. You say salsa so weird. Do I? Salsa and an egg omelette. Oh, I've got some eggs. I went to the farm the other day and got some eggs and meat. So I will have salsa and eggs. Okay. We're going to write this on my notes. I'm going to eat salsa and eggs, and I've got to make a salsa, yeah, for the weekend. Salsa and eggs. Salsa. If you see someone in your local shops buying lots of salsa, it's me. And I'm going to make my salsa rice pasta bake. That's I'm going to try and make my own dish. Right? Some salsa, some other stuff, I don't know. Hot sauce and eggs, preferably Tabasco, is amazing, says JBM Jr. Yeah, I found brown sauce with it is nice. Also, balsamic vinegar, or this stuff called JP Perrin, is it? Or JP and Perrin? I forget what it's called. J and Perrin's, maybe. Salsa, you're the queen of the north, says Jay Hawkin. Brilliant. X, you need to make turkey bacon. I haven't eaten turkey in a long time. Long time. Mostly when I eat with the family, which is when we'd have like a turkey at Christmas. I just skip the meat and just have all the vegetables. I'ma say molecules like Hercules. Molecules. What is your stream schedule, says Geeky Cat Gaming? At the moment, I'm aiming for like a couple of midweek streams, like on a Tuesday and a Thursday, and then do weekends. That's pretty much what I'm aiming for, right? But who knows how it gets played out. Right, lots of arrows. What am I forgetting here, peeps? I've got food. We've got our organ solo. That's very important, peeps. Don't knock the organ solo. Why are you listening to weird organ music? Shut up! Shut up and enjoy the organ. That's what I say. That is what I say. Maybe some... Wait, I don't have wings. No. Okay, I think that'll do. Brown cheese is delicious, says Urkel. I've never heard of brown cheese. Is that just someone selling you some off cheese right there? Okay, I think it's this way. It's getting darker around here. So dark, but have no fear. X, the which rhyme you have this season are your design. If not, where do I look for the design? It's I'll say it's my design, but it's built out of principles. So there are a plentiful amount of knowledge and ideas that go into that farm. Impulse is somewhere where the mobs are not. Oh god, that was crazy sounding. That's very loud in my eardrum. Okay, so first of all, turn that down. But yeah, the point I was trying to get at was essentially, what was I trying to say? It's built out of principles. Like, I did the work, I looked up the bounding box, I came up with a concept and made it work, but how much of that was someone else's, I can't really remember, because, you learn stuff by watching other people play this game, right? Okay, now let's get that thing's attention. I've totally forgotten how you fight a wither. Hey, we got your attention. Hey ho. It might be a little bit hard to read chat at the same time, by the way. Jeez. Oh, I never brought a shield. That's probably the one other thing. Then again, I never really had to. Dude, you're gonna get turned into. What are you doing? He's trying to get in the selfie. What do they call that? Photobombing. He's trying to photobomb. It sort of looks like that, right? Creeping over my shoulder. Dude, don't take the arrow. The arrow's for this guy. Oh, now you're bringing your friends. I see how it is. Aha. Aha. Get wrecked, Wither. Get absolutely wrecked. Come on, guy. Tell your friends, I'm over here. Tell them I'm an easy target. My health is actually a little bit lower than I'd like it to be. Yeah, what destroyed that? Where's my star? There it is. Sweet. What is the American slang term that you had to Google the meaning of? Asuma says hello. I don't recall saying I had to Google some slang. Double Moses says, which farms are slow unless you properly condition the area? Probably most, depending on how you build it, right? Like, when you build a mob farm, you need to keep like your knowledge of how mob spawning works in mind. Like, the witch farm I built this season is really effective, but it's built on a simple principle, which is that rather than build a perimeter, I'm just going to AFK up in the sky, right? Oh, do I see one? I see a fella riding above. Is there something up there, or is that a spider? Don't be blowing up on me now, creeper. I'm trying to get a wither's attention. Maybe we'll just go over there with an... Oh, I don't have ender pearls. That was probably the other thing I should have brought, right? God, there are a lot of mobs here. Okay, yes, we got a new friend. Sweet. Come fight me over here again. This little spot in the corner here is good. It's good for business. Bizzleness. Oh. Oh. Yeah. I've got your attention, haven't I? So once it's definitely on me, it just keeps coming above me, so I just like look upwards and do this over and over again. Sometimes you can shoot blind, sometimes you really got to catch it. Okay, here come the zombies. We're down a heart at the moment. Oh, how's my armor doing? Like, yeah, leggings are taking a bit of a beating, which means we might have to go kill some other creatures after this. After this one. Oh no, the frames! My frames are fine. There's nothing wrong with my frames. We've got 500 odd here, which is normal. It's the server being herkity-jerkity. Whoa, my health's low again. I think there's too many friends here trying to help. I'm hoping this wither would take him out a little bit more. I mean, that guy picked up a wither rose. Right, so now's my opportunity to repair my armor, basically. This is good. When you got loads of zombies here, you can just do this, right? And if you want to be really clever, maybe I'll take out that skeleton first. Right, you go over there. I could perhaps take off some other pieces of my armor and try and focus the repairing a little bit. It might not be necessary. Let's collect all that XP. So if I take off my helmet now, I'll get a little bit more return on the other pieces, is the idea. But I need to make sure I actually get the XP. It's very laggy on here. Yeah, I think I'd rather just keep it on. It would be funny if his armor had dents in them when they were low on durability. That could be done. Oh my goodness me, it's another Vanilla Tweaks idea. What was the... Okay. Vanilla Tweaks, armor, mobs. Okay, I'll remember what that means later. Good. Back to this. Slaying, killing, destroying. Okay, slaying all in sight. Let's get that XP, yo. Yo. Yo ho ho. Right, and now I think we want to fight another one. Yeah, so we're a bit more repaired all of a sudden. Right, where is your friend? That's a spider up there. I hear explosions in that direction. Whoa, like down here? Oh, there we go, over there. Watch out. The Suma's about. Oh, good, there's quite a few roaming over there. And there's an absolutely plentiful amount of mobs. We've got to be super cautious here and not get killed. We got a noise in the ear from Sir. Thanks a lot for 35 months in a row. Thank you so much, dude, saying, good day, sir. Hope you're having a great day. Good luck with the withers. Thank you, my man. I am having a good day. And the withers be getting wrecked, you know. That's what they be getting. Appreciate your support. We also got Scott C, 140. Resubscribing with Amazon Prime for 2 months. Thank you ever so much, Scott C. Your support is appreciated. How are y'all liking seeing the old wither fight, you know, now that it's not in a time lapse or just like a little part of a video? Ow! Here it is. In your face. Okay, this is not killing withers. This is not very productive right now, you know. Hey, did that guy drop a head? That's awesome. I would like to keep that. That's a zombie villager head. That's kind of rare, kind of unique. Right, now we need to get a wither's attention, basically. So, whose attention can I get? What is going on down there? Like, I hear them everywhere, but I can't see them at the moment. Aha, I fought a few... Oh, look at that. Is that a cluster? Is that the remnants of the wither tornado? Never forget the wither tornado, peeps. Right, now one of them should fly at me if it hit. And it kind of looked like it hit 2 of them, or one of them twice. But no reply. Oh, here they come. Okay, that looks like 2 of them leaving and shooting in this direction. Dude, get out of here. And your friends. Are they coming this way? What are they doing? It's like they're joined at the hip. Okay, let's try that again. Kind of looks like they're fighting each other. Are they fighting each other? Oh, hello. Oh, there's 2 there. Why are they all paired up? Dude, come on. Oh, so close. Yes, we got one, surely. Wrangle it in. Wrangle it in now. It's coming for me, peeps. It's a-coming for me. Dude, this is freaking epic right here. Right, there are a lot of them about. I hope I don't accidentally get more of their attention, you know. Dude, get out of here. You and your Witherows. Why is Asuma fighting 4 withers at once? There's more than 4, there's about 50 here. I mean, you can see there's more than 4. If you don't know why this is happening, you should go to my Hermitcraft series on YouTube and look for the episode that says something like 100 wither fight. And then you will learn a lot more about what's going on here. Come on, dude, you need to die. It always feels like the arrow part is really quite slow. Maybe I don't have the right enchantments on here. We got a baby face. It's a resubscribe for 9 months. A Twitch baby. It could be for more. It's for 10 months. I knew I got it wrong. As soon as I said that, I was like, oh, jeez, it can be more than 9. You derp. Right, it is Kent Paras. For 10 months in a row. Kent Paras, thank you so much. I should probably eat right about now. Saying great streams as always. I'm glad you're enjoying this, this crazy wither fighting stream we're doing right now. Hey, did my food not eat? Am I getting food lag? There we go, that time it ate. That was the lowest my health's ever got doing this, I think. Right, how's my armour doing though? I need to repair those leggings again. It's always the leggings that seem to lag behind the others. Maybe there's actually some sort of like bias in the game code for XP and what it goes to. This is rather epic, says Riffraff. Oh yes it is. The area is slowly getting less and less laggy, which is good. Right, you're going to be a hard... Oh, that was pretty accurate, but he tucked himself away. Maybe you up there. Oh, and then there's one there. Goodness me, there's a lot of them. There's a lot of them about. Right, can I get your attention? Okay, I got the other one's attention. That'll do. That'll do. I just don't want to hit 2 of them at once, right? They need to be distracted by all those mobs. Otherwise, then they're on you, and it's bad news. Okay. Hey, look, this is one of the ones on the toolbar at the top. The boss bar, even, is what it's called, isn't it? So, we can kind of see how much damage we're doing. And it's not a lot. It's not a lot. Wait, no. We're not seeing the one on the screen. That's another one. It's just taking damage some other way. Maybe they're fighting each other again. This is tough. I kind of want it to come back this way. I want to make sure I get this Nether Star, you know. It's not even my Nether Star, right? Whew, we've got 4 so far, peeps. Pretty good, right? Jess says there's at least 4 left. Yes, that much we can tell. Kent Prass says great streams as always. Thank you, dude. Also, Simon C92 is here, resubscribed for 26 months. Thank you ever so much, Simon C. I appreciate it. Hope you're enjoying the stream. X, you're not far off making an improvement with those withers, says Tuxaban. Yeah, they're doing some help, aren't they? You know, I can't wait till this has all been taken care of and we can... Ooh, I think we're seeing the wither tornado over there. Yeah, when this is all done, it's going to be super interesting to come back and just see where they all ended up and how much they destroyed. Right, we want to pull one out of the cluster, just one. So I've got to be patient here. That definitely hit one of them, right? I don't want more than one of them coming. Okay, one's coming towards me. It's happening. It's just shooting at me. It's going to be right above me. Yeah, there it is. Okay. Get shot in your face, sucker. In your face. You know, when we pull them out of the cluster, it might be that they've already taken... Oh, there's 2 in this area now. It might be that they've already taken a fair bit of damage. Because that last one didn't take too long with the arrows, did it? I'm hoping this one won't take as long. We got a noise in the ear from Chickster here. Resubscribing for 13 months with Amazon Prime. Thank you ever so much, Chickster. I appreciate it.
Hope you're enjoying the stream. We've got a baby drowned hanging out with us now. Right, I'm going to have to keep this guy on me. Chickster says cheers. Thank you ever so much. Cheers to you for your subscription. And another one. And another one. And another one. And another one. How many arrows does it take? That is the question right about now. And another one. And your friend. Get out of here. Scamp. Oh, there we go. That'll do. Woo! Getting knocked back here. Let's try and knock it into the corner a bit more. Alright. Woohoo! Another one. We got 5 so far at the moment. It's pretty cool. Another one bites the dust, says Blacks Out. Indeed. Say it like the rappers do. And another one. Don't you mean Khalid? DJ Khalid. Isn't he like the only one that says and another one? Whoa, did they do all of this? Hey, let's go this way. I haven't been this far out. Oh, speaking of which, we've got to think about the beacons, right? If we run out of beacon range, that's bad news. So we might play a game of luring them back to beacon range at some point. Dude, just get... What, is that a skeleton? No. They don't drop skeleton heads. You need a creeper for that. Right, let's get one of these out of here. I mean, there's a lot of mobs in this area as well. So, oh, come on. Wait, they're looking at me? There you go, got one. I'm going to lure it back in this direction now. Oh, that'll do. That'll help me over here. Come on, buddy. Yep. We're going to go back to this spot. Take out our goldy-looking friend. And shoot you to smithereens now. Oh, skeleton getting in the way. Getting in the way. Oh, jeez. Oh, jeez. Oh, jeez. I thought it was Queen that says and another one. What song is that in? I mean, and another one is a phrase that, you know, probably a lot of people say that, right? Maybe people in shops that are buying stuff. And another one. Yeah, 2 of those, 3, and another one. I don't know, it probably gets said a lot, right? Who are these people saying and another one, and why are they saying it? We need to know the answers to these important questions we're discussing in chat today. Mr. Zombie, I'm trying to shoot this wither. Come on, guy. You have taken so many arrows, it is redonkulous. Get out of my face! Don't you know they're so rude, aren't they? I'm streaming, and they're just walking up to me while I'm shooting arrows at a wither. It's not a good life decision, that. Don't get in the way of me while I'm fighting these withers. And we got a noise in the air. It's Todd M. Resubscribing for 13 months. Todd M. Thank you ever so much for your 13 months of support, dude. It is appreciated. And I hope you're enjoying the stream. Right, I really need to take care of this fella because my health's starting to get a little bit on the low side. And we should be 1 or 2 hits away by now. But the server is really lagging out. There it goes. Right. Oh, night vision be running out. And that's bad news for me, if so. Okay, let's take care of you. The lag has definitely dropped down a little bit while we've been in this area. Oh, look, there's a Nether Star down there. How did I not get that? That was number 6. Alright, we literally got that a second ago and I kind of missed it. Right. Huh. We can repair up our armour by whacking these fellas. Oh look, there's so many of them. They've made a club. Look at this. I'm trying to get out of here. Come to me and help me repair my armour. That'll be swell. Come on, Skeleton Man, get in the mix. Creeper, don't be blowing up my XP. That's all I ask. No! No, not me XP. Oh, you silly sausage. Wow, that totally helped repair. You see what I'm talking about? Totally helped repair it all. These zombies are good, the way they just keep coming at you. Okay, the night vision's going to run out. We need to get out of here. Woo! there's a lot of baddies. There's a lot of baddies. Woo, we're going to keep running. This is the blast chamber right here. So that was good. We did another 6 on that one. Is there a spawner somewhere? Has to be, says Arctic Wolf. There was a skeleton spawner, but it wasn't quite where we were. Brown hummus says silly sausage. Yeah, I said that. You're killing my clubmates, X, says a zombie MC. I am, aren't I? I am a zombie MC. I'm killing them all. Okay, let's... I think I'll leave those here for now. And we'll take these things back, though. Look at that andesite farming over here. I need more of that andesite, don't I? Okay, so potions go in, that goes in, and what do we pull out? These things, that thing, this, yeah, that's all mine, and that. Don't want to miss anything important. I think that's good. Flint and steel, do I have that? I do. I think I've got all my stuff. Yeah, that looks dandy to me. Let's take the gravel as well. Dandy. I love using these old words like swell and sweet and dandy. We're going to bring them back, peeps. They're going to be the new thing. You know, people are going to stop saying dab, they're going to start saying dandy, okay? Let's dab on that dandy, or dandy on that dab. It's confusing. I don't know how it works. I don't make the rules. Riff Raff is here doing the cheers, throwing the bits, saying, I really hope you or someone else moves into this cave once the withers are gone. It would make an absolutely amazing base. It kind of would, yeah. It kind of would. You don't need the withers to do that, though, right? Like... But I guess, then again, if you let the shape of the cave that's big and open be the guiding principle, then you would create something pretty unique. So yeah, I don't think anyone will do that, but I'd certainly throw it out there. Toki Castle says, gosh, gee whiz, I'm going to dab on the haters. Gee whiz, gosh. Those ones we'll leave alone. You're going too far back now. You're taking it too far. Jeez. Onagos even is here subscribing with Amazon Prime. Onagos, thank you so much. Ida Hoff is here resubscribing for 6 months, saying half a year. Thank you so much, Ida Hoff. Yep, half a year. Truly do appreciate your support. Can anyone confirm, can World Edit copy empties like minecarts and item frames? World Edit doesn't work for 1.14, but yes, it can. Okay, let's pop through here. And do that, and hop in here, and go through there, and... Bring back golly, says Jolkit. I don't know about golly. I like sweet, I like dandy, I like... Gee whiz is alright. Gee whiz, mister. Oh, okay. I'm going to put some of these things away before we head to our next location. I know I've got some need for cobblestone somewhere. Where's my cobblestone chest, eh? Hey, there it is. See, I knew about that. I knew about... Wait, where's my other backpack? Oh, don't tell me I left it there. Ah, oh, gee whiz. Oh. Boy howdy is a good one. I've not heard boy howdy, unless you just mean howdy. I like howdy. We say howdy on the server a lot. Joe says howdy. Sometimes I say howdy. I like heyo. Heyo's a good one. Jeepers, mister. This is gaming. Jeepers. Jeepers creepers. Man, that was a movie. That movie was really creepy and scary until they showed you the thing at the end, and it was like, oh, that's ridiculous looking. Howdy, partner, says Living Skeleton. Yep, that's one. Never been here before, really. Digging the background music, says Ganks Scalgum. Oh, I probably butchered your name. Yeah, man, listening to a little bit of the Lord Leviticus, some Dungeon Synth. It's awesome. Awesome music. We watched that movie in high school, says Anicia. Yeah, it came out when I was in high school or whatever it's called over here. Jiminy Cricket. Oh, yeah. Dunk out. I am down with Jiminy Cricket. That is an Evil X phrase right there. Jiminy Cricket, so better cheese it. Oh, so good, so good. Jiminy Crickets, I better cheese it. I love reading the comments to the Evil X videos, like,
some people are like, this is so cringy. And I'm like, yeah, that's the point. You got it. You got it. It's like my sense of humour is like, you should be in on the joke, right? Like, it's inclusive. It's like, hey, look at me, I'm being a complete goofball. You're in on it. If Eva Lex is saying Jiminy Crickets, it's because you're in on it. That's the way I do it. Did you pick up any Krallicisms apart from Achacha and Bushes? Probably. There's probably other ones. It's been a while since I've watched some of his videos, though, so I've forgotten some of them. But he had loads of Krallicisms, right? We got a noise in the ear from Skeeter1690. Skeeter1690, thank you ever so much for your support. I appreciate it. Hope you are enjoying the stream, having a good time hanging out with us here on the Hermitcraft server. Are you playing on Hermitcraft, says Duncow? No. No, yeah, I am. I had to say no because I just said that I was playing on the Hermitcraft server. The timing was impeccable. I could not resist the urge to troll. Right, I like this head, by the way. I think I'm going to wear it for a little bit, you know. See if people like my new look. Maybe we'll see a Scar running through the Nether Tunnel. We've seen him a couple of times today. Yellow Harold in chat saying, woohoo, I made it. Welcome Harold. The one who is yellow and also emerald. Dwindley is here subscribing with Amazon Prime. Dwindley, thank you so much. Do appreciate it. Instead of Pete's sake, I say Pete's place. Oh yeah, for Pete's sake. Like, who is Pete and why do people talk about him? You know? These questions need answering, peeps. These are important questions. Who is Pete and why is he a common phrase? Come on, I know this thing can fly. Woohoo! Woo-hoo. When I feel heavy metal, woo-hoo. Oh, what is wrong with me? Right. I guess I don't need a chest to put my stuff in, right? The point of being here is to repair. I was like, oh, let's go find something to put my things in. There's like, no, you're here to repair them. Yeah, that's right, zombie pigman. I'll get you now before you're patched in the next update. Mr. Kiwez is here, subscribing with Amazon Prime. Mr. Kiwez, thank you ever so much for your support. It is truly, truly appreciated. In fact, I hope all of you are enjoying the stream. Be sure to hit the follow button if you haven't done so already. I stream regularly here on Twitch. And Mr. Rendog's playing on the server, and he's also streaming. And the title of his stream may lead me to believe that he is going to reveal some exclusive previews of what I'm doing in my next Hermitcraft episode, right? This is the end of the stream, by the way, peeps. We're going to raid Mr. Rendiggity Dog. If you want to join in the raid, it is now there for you on your screen. You may see him do some Netherwart stuff, which means you may see something that's in my next episode. Jeez, the spoilers, right? Anyway, thank you as always, everyone. I appreciate it. Thanks to all the peeps who subscribed, resubscribed, donated, and cheered. I appreciate it ever so much. Thank you to all my patrons for your support, and I'll see you soon with the next one. Probably Saturday morning. But that's it from me. Bye-bye.